Hi, welcome back. All right, now I've got the page up here that I just posted to you. I'm gonna do a couple of examples so that you can get through this without too much trouble. The instruction says find sine r, cosine r, tangent r, sine s, cosine s, and tangent s. Express each in a ratio as a fraction and as a decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth. Now I don't have a calculator handy, so I won't be doing the division part, but all you have to do is when you have a fraction for each of those ratios, go ahead and divide the numerator by the denominator. I know you know how to do that. I may post the answers later. So the first thing you ever have to do when you have a triangle that's set up like this is angle R, it opens up to side R. Angle S opens up to side S, and angle T, the right angle, opens up to side T, which is our hypotenuse, and that's over there. We've been given values for this. This is number one on our sheet, and I'm going to just take these side lengths and just write them right next to the sides. Why not? Why not make life a little bit easier? I'm going to say this is R. R is 16. S is 30. And then T is 34. Now that I know where these things live, and I'm going to start looking at angle R, this angle right here. Okay, and so this is what I'm focused on. This guy. This is the first part of number one. I'm going to start writing down those trigonometric ratios, just like I did in the other video. Sine, cosine, tangent of angle R, and angle R. It's not even asking you for any side lengths or anything. It's just, right now, it's just asking you to compare these sides. And remember, just as a reference, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over the hypotenuse. And tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. All right, I guess repeating this about 17,000 times is going to sink in eventually. I'll show you SOHCAHTOA in a minute, maybe the next time I do this. But I'm going to start writing out these ratios. If we're looking at angle R, we already know this, right? We already know it's the opposite side, which is 16, over the hypotenuse, which is 34. All right, move to cosine, which is the adjacent side, the side we haven't used yet, over 34. And then tangent, of course, is opposite over adjacent, the opposite side being 16, and the adjacent side being 30. I went through that pretty fast only because we've gone through this a number of times, and I don't think we need to go through it any more. Your job is to go ahead and complete number two just the way it is. You can finish by starting with angle S and using these things. Maybe I'll stop the video for a second and come back to it, or maybe I won't. I don't think I will. This is how you do the first part of number one. The second part is starting at angle S and doing the same thing. Number two, do both R and S. You've done it before. You can do it again. All right? I'll get back to you with another video that talks to you about what's happening on the bottom section of this skills practice piece. Thanks.